Salis Abdul Samed, Milan Aleksić, Tom Cannon, Simic. Sunderland Football Club. What is going on? What is happening here? Find out in a minute. Hi guys and welcome back to another video, and today's video is about Sunderland signing more players. This has not been heard of in a long time. So, a lot of youngsters apparently coming through the door at Sunderland Football Club apparently. And apparently Pierre-Emerick and Aleksić is still set off before the end of this transfer window are set to leave Sunderland. So, we're going to go and talk about this first signing, which is Milan Aleksić. So, I'm not sharing my screen, but I'm going to talk through before what it says on here. So, Radnicki from Krajovic agreed the biggest transfer in the history of the club. Talented midfielder Milan Aleksić is moving to English Sunderland in a transfer that, with bonuses added to 3.7 million in euros, apparently, which is 37,000 euros, which is the same as 3.7 million. In addition to the considerable amount of money, the people of Krajovic will also receive a percentage of the next sale of the boy born in 2005. The newly minted Serbian national team member has already travelled to medical examinations after he will sign a 4-year deal at Sunderland. So, Milan Aleksić, I think it's pronounced as. So I will have a look at this, see what his club stats are, see how many goals he's got. So, let me have a look here. So, Milan Aleksić, 2024-25. Let's have a look here. So, he's Syrian. He's a central midfielder. He's worth 700k, but we're getting him for about £2 or £3 million. So, he's had 5 appearances, no goals, 1 yellow card, 1 assist. He's had 100% starting in the starting 11, 98% minutes in the starting 11. So, he can play central midfield, attacking midfield, or any defensive midfield. So he can play anywhere across the midfield. He can play a cam, a central midfield, or CDM. Let's have a look. See if he's had any other teams he's had. In the UECL qualifiers, he's had 2 appearances and 2 goals as well. So that's a bit interesting news to tell you. He's also been at Paterson under 19s, Paterson under 17s, Kukariki under 16s, and Kukariki youth. So he's been at quite a few clubs, this man. Obviously, I'm not heard of these clubs where he's been, but Milan Aleksić, or however you can pronounce his name as, he has obviously announced as Sunderland's next player, apparently. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get him. Yeah, so we'll move on to the next one. So, which is the lone player who has played in the Champions League. It's Salis Abdul Samed. According to French publication L'Equipe, Salis Abdul Samed is a Ghanaian international who currently plays for Lens and has a fine pedigree, having played under nearly 100 games in League One, which is in the French League, and the Champions League football just last season. So we're going to get into this statement and see what happens here. Let's have a look, see what's going to happen here with this one. So, Salis, I've just said that one, so I'm going to go further down. So, he's also a full Ghanaian international and would add a lot of physicality to the Sunderland midfield. The report from the usual reliable L'Equipe says Saint-Etienne has been targeting the 24-year-old, but Sunderland had started in March and were set to seal a loan deal for him instead. It continues to say a deal is not fully agreed, but talks have been progressing positively ahead of a deadline-beating move. A knock-on effect from that is Saint-Etienne has instead switched their sights to Black Cats midfielder Pierre-Emerick, who will apparently be available for about 6 million. It could also be Abdul, who could be leaving to make way as well. Sunderland are currently stocked with midfielders, including Dan Neil, Joe Bellingham, Alan Brown, Chris Rigg, Ekwa and Oshish. So if obviously Ekwa and Oshish leaves, that means we'll leave the door open for this Abdul Samadi person and also this other person who I've just mentioned before, Aleksić. Not expect Bellingham off the kind of raw physicality that Abdul Samed does though, so it would also certainly be a move that significantly adds to the squad. So 2 good players there. Obviously Tom Cannon, I was telling you about yesterday. Obviously had for 6 million bidding for Sunderland. Obviously he hasn't heard of any other clubs getting a bid in for him yet. I haven't heard anything getting a bid in yet for him. Leicester hasn't come back with an answer yet. So this all could be positive leading up to Friday's deadline, man. This could all be positive. So fingers crossed, we're going to sign some players before the Friday deadline. But, yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Take care. Ta-ra for now.